And welcome back, everyone, to BTL Valorant Tournament number 1. We are back here with Game 3, Haji. This is going to be quite the matchup, I believe. It's going to be super interesting to see what these two teams have in store for us as we go to the rubber match between these two teams. It comes down to this. This is what it is all about, Haji. And this is going to be great because Game 1 was great. Game 2 was great. Game 3 is bound to be great on our favorite map because both of us love this map.
Yeah, I love Split. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it definitely is, top 3. So I'm really excited. This is probably my second favorite map, honestly. And we got Antonio hovering, the Reyna once again, Chalubi on the sky again. Yep. Chalubi on the sky once again. Galaxy hovering, our favorite boy.
Give me a corpse, or give me a disc in this case, because we can't have corpses on. But Cypher coming out, that's a change up for Galaxy here, who did pull out the Jet the first 2 rounds, but looks like the Jets... Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like they might want to give Azure something maybe he's more comfortable with when it comes to the Jet. Maybe they're worried after that last performance. Maybe they want to try to make sure Azure's as comfortable as possible.
Another switch up here as Jay locks in the Breach. So the Swede gonna come through for the side of Maria's dungeon as there's Azure's Jet locked in. Jade going back to the Killjoy. Norvin once again on that Brimstone, but everyone's gonna be locking in. Mystic though, switching up, going for the Omen this time around.
Yeah, we're gonna have the Omen here, which is definitely we saw in Champions. That Omen did get a bit of play when it came to Split. They did value his smokes a little bit more than the regular Astra. This was a bit of a more niche pick for, I think it was Ascend. It was one of the EU teams, I believe. So this is definitely interesting to see Mystic pull out the Omen. Further smokes on the side of Condiments. Moonrock's back on the Sova. We do have the return of KJ and over the return of Sage, actually. Chalubi didn't play Sage, so Chalubi's switching over to Sage. They're just gonna be playing purely off of that intel you can get from Moonrocks and his darts. There's going to be a lot of interesting lineups on this map, so hopefully we get to see some good T-Tours for you here. Looks like Moonrocks is actually prepping for one right now.
Yeah. You can see here, yes, it is Moonrocks with the arrow lined up somewhere interesting, as looks like it's going to be a hard A push to start this one off.
Standing ahead.
Maria's dungeon as the arrow lands.
And it finds 3.
Yeah, that's really good to start that round off.
Yeah, Jay here with the Breach. Yeah. And this is the interesting about the Breach. Breach usually saw a lot of play on Fracture, very specifically because KJ is so powerful on that map. And being able to give up...
Gonna get first blooded there by Azure with the dash in aggressively as Azure, gets headshot there from Mystic as they're able to turn it back around. This Breach from Jay taking a lot of damage, but Chalubi unfortunately goes down on the back end of that. Where is all of this action happening? Jay trying to stay alive, but there's so many people going in through ropes here as they make their way over to B as they've rotated so quickly over to the other side.
Oh yeah, Maria's dungeon, dude. They're playing so aggro to start this game out. Mystic getting concussed up, can't really push up too more now.
Planted.
Great play from Jay to land it, but look at the health bars though. Galaxy is low. Jay is low.
Here comes the paranoia.
Mystic coming through with the paranoia, but as Jay tries to clear out.
Here's the first one.
Yep, Antonio has picked up one. But it's all up to Mystic now. It's 1v3 here as Mystic gonna try and find something. There goes the camera as Galaxy
he's gonna run the trip.
Has a tripwire. He got it down, but Galaxy picks up their 3rd kill of the round. Great start for the Cypher here.
Oh yeah, dude. And seeing Adler dash in so aggressively like he did there, really showing that he might be feeling a lot more comfortable on this Jet here. Really well played by him. We're gonna see a shorty on Chalubi here possibly. And everyone else looks like they might just be going for regular econ, not even shields.
The
it looks like.
gonna actually come out here at the end of it, but looks like it's gonna just be a B push. A to B, that's how you do it, right? But we'll have to see if they opt to continue on with this. As Chalubi sitting behind a corner with the Frenzy. Gonna drop down that very early wall. You know, wall mid, that's the play, but oh my goodness, right up in their faces, Jay. Jay picks up the kill onto Chalubi. Oh my goodness, and Galaxy takes down Jade as well, and this is going way too well for Maria's Dungeon right here as they continue to find their plays, but Mystic takes down Jay.
Yeah, Mystic able to pause up a little bit the side of Con, picking up a Spectre for himself.
Antonio.
As Antonio, okay, they're pulling this back.
Yeah, Antonio takes down Galaxy. Oh my goodness, but walks right into Azur here on the back, and here comes Moonrocks to try and continue the trend of just loop to loop. Take one kill, pass it on. Take one kill, pass it on. Let's see if Moonrocks is able to pick this one up as well, as Azur gonna try and dash away, but you can't dash away from someone who's flanking. It's 2 versus 2 thus far. Mystic is trying to find, Salady, but unfortunately, Salady gonna take him down. Moonrocks takes it down. It is 1v1 mono here, but Brimstone has way too much HP. Gonna go loop the loop around as well. Moonrocks doesn't have enough time, and Norvin goes in for the throat slash. It's 2-0 for Maria's Dungeon.
Yeah, Maria's Dungeon able to take that up. I will say, really good from Condiments to pull it back like they did. They started that round out full econing. So the fact that they were able to pull that round out, like they were almost at the edge there like they did. Really well played from them. We see Moonrocks coming back to the A side, looking for that standard arrow, looks like. And Antonio is hiding deep side. So it's going to be interesting to see on the side of Maria's Dungeon how they're going to entry this site. This is the strength of
positioning, but Maria's Dungeon once again rotating off of A and going to be very early after picking up some two quick kills.
Yeah, they saw. Oh, they're gonna go through mid. Is Chalubi gonna be able to pull anybody off here?
Chalubi, picks up one, does not pick up any more, as actually Galaxy picks up Mystic on the rotation. Antonio, if it's your time to be a hero, it is now. You've got the Vandal, and you don't have much money left over after this. Got to be incredibly careful, but let's see how this Reyna plays it out.
Yeah, Antonio's gonna have to play a real hero role here for the Condiments if they don't want to be stuck in eco hell for a while.
They're trying to hold this angle. Oh my goodness. The camera spots him out though. This is tough. Oh, and Galaxy snipes him down. That's a 3rd kill for this Cypher. 7-1 to start this one off, as Galaxy has found their agent.
Yeah, Galaxy, you know, all 3 maps done really well, but here on the Cypher, starting this game out really well, finding the corpses that Cypher asked for, or the disc, I guess. And we do have the Sage ult here too, so this yeah, they're not looking pretty here on defense. They're able to pick up some Ares, a Stinger, and a single rifle with Jade, as well as the Spectre from Chalubi, but they need to get something going here soon because they're really struggling here on defense so far.
Azur actually going to get paranoid here. Some good smokes coming down from Mystic to clean that up. Oh, OBS is disconnected, reconnecting.
Cover going out.
Oh, but Jade's able to pick up Galaxy.
Yep. As we're actually back here, little bit of OBS issues, but I think we're back on stream. Gotta love the little hitches and everything, but they are gonna go through mid here as Jade picks up, or actually Cypher's taken down very early on into this round. That's not gonna be a whole lot of vision.
And that is a beautiful owl drone, able to pick up many people.
Standing ahead.
Oh my goodness! Azur dashing in, but you can't see anything in the smoke. Moonrocks is playing this so well, but it's not going to be enough. Azur takes it down, and it's a 4v4 for the time being. Look at these angles that are getting held, though. Mystic moving up.
will
Another
not
good.
kill my
It's going to
allies.
be Maria dropping that res down, but look at
And they're
this.
coming
Where
hard on
is
A.
Chalubi here? Gonna try and look for a little bit more.
30
There's
seconds
so many
left.
people right in front. Chalubi doesn't want to pull the trigger quite yet. There's one, there's two,
enemy
there's three.
remaining.
Oh my
Spike
goodness, it's
down
almost
A.
enough, and that's gonna be the last one picked up by Jade there. What a great round for the side of Condiments.
Oh, Chalubi playing beautifully there with the trigger discipline. Does not fire, does not move through the smoke. Lets Jade handle the first bit until that smoke fully clears and until everyone is waiting on the other side as Chalubi just lights them up with their Spectre. What a great round from the side of Condiments. Pulling it back even with the Sage ult being invested from the side of Maria's Dungeon. However, we do have a Thunder Wave coming in from Breach, quite possibly at the start of this round. They could. They're waiting for the arrow.
They're
tried
not
to
able to
shoot it out
shoot
of
it
the
though.
arrow.
It just lands, but I think it
Here it
won't
comes.
matter. Here comes Jay here. Thunder Wave coming all the way in. There goes the Reyna ultimate as well. All of these ultimates being used. Azur is already in the backline. Antonio's not able to pick one up there, but Moonrox picks up one. Moonrox is going to get taken down by Jay as well. It is 4v3 for the time being as the side of Maria's Dungeon have been able to entry effectively. Mystic, though, going to blind so many members. Mystic has not been picked up yet, but all of a sudden, this is starting to turn around here. It's going to be 2v2 for the time being as Jade and Mystic are bringing this one back. Mystic gets takes down another, but Galaxy gonna have just enough in the tank to clean that one up. And after a really good round 4 for the side of the Condiments, round 5 goes the ways of Maria's Dungeon after using that Thunder Wave.
Oh yeah, quick entry following the Breach ultimate. And unfortunately, Moonrox was in a perfect position, but is only able to pick up one. However, on the side of Condiments, they do have 4 ultimates waiting to be used. However, the problem really is though that those 4 ultimates are coupled with 3 light shields, a stinger, and
Out of my
a
way.
New
they do
lineup, by
have
the
3
way.
rifles. New lineup.
It's not going to be enough, actually. Moonrox takes some chip on the way out. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. That's not chip. That's almost your entire health bar there. As Galaxy just holding off 2 of them there. As, looks like they would...
And they don't know. Yeah, it looks like they're pulling off of B, but they don't know. They didn't know Antonio was there. He actually got blinded, so he couldn't take out Azur.
Picks up the kill onto Galaxy there, actually, with the
For
Ares. Gonna heal a Moonrox, and they're gonna reset through mid here, but...
And he gets a free rifle.
Mystic can do. Mystic is gonna be blinded up, and that's a 4v4 for the time being. Ooh, the lockdown, though.
being used preemptively. Very okay. They're really
Revealing.
trying to make them stretch for time, which is really well played.
Moonrox?
Moonrox being
What?
alone on A with such little health.
Whoa, wait, what's this lineup? Wait, that's insane! Holy crap, he knocks it off of the back sign there.
That's beautiful. That's
Off of this sign.
Moonrox.
What?
That's insane, dude. Did you get that? You got the T-Tours.
I
huh?
got the T-Tours on that
30
one. That's a
seconds
clip
left.
right there.
And they're-
but
Maria's Dungeons, they're stressed for time. They've got 20 seconds left in the clock. And
Antonio?
Chalubi, he's waiting. They can see his rifle.
Ooh, gets a headshot, gets
One
one,
enemy
gets 2.
remaining.
That's 2 kills for Chalubi
Spike
there, third of the
down B.
round there, and it's all up to Brimstone to try and clean this up.
Standing
Norvin
ahead.
is in trouble,
Oh.
but Antonio
Gun
comes
here.
through, finishes off the full house once again. Chalubi with a great triple there.
Yeah, and not 2 rounds in a row, but 2 wins, 1 rounds in a row. Chalubi popped off both times. Great job here on this second 1 round of them, and they're still hurting a bit on
Turret
Econ.
out.
Unfortunately, Mystic is having to go with the Spectre, and same thing with Chalubi, but they are
Right here.
doing really well to damage the
What's this
defense
push,
is.
though?
Oh,
Look at this
Maria's
B
Dungeons.
push here. Oh man, this is gonna be a little bit tight as everyone is pushing hard onto B.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna clear them out from their position, but Antonio picks up one very early, gets the dismiss down.
Insight.
Lear gonna come down as well. There's another one. There's 2. Oh, gonna be able to dismiss away from a third. Picks up 3 already. That's gonna be, runs out of ammo there. Still looking for more. Will get
I
taken
know
down, but takes
exactly
3 on their own. 1v5 defending that site.
and they're looking for a possible res. It looks like.
Yep. And Antonio's back. Up and available.
And Jade is pushing forward, trying to fully lock down A, it seems, while Mystic is actually going to be coming mid and run straight into Galaxy, quite possibly.
Look at all of these traps that are set on A, though. Galaxy gonna run right into Antonio here, I believe. Oh, Antonio's waiting. He hears the other person on the ropes.
One enemy remaining.
It's gonna be Jade picking that up. The ace stolen away by the KJ, but Antonio picks up a 4K.
Yeah, he's still reporting KJ at the end.
The same way Faker reported owner, right? We gotta bring our references into this one.
Yeah, and Antonio really clean dismisses there. Uses the first one to get back out, pops back in, gets another 2, and then uses a second dismiss to get away from Galaxy as Mystic closes the distance to protect him from Galaxy following up on it. Really well played. And even though Antonio still went down, he gets rezzed and he gets to hold on to a bit more econ, which is really well done from all of them.
Oh, look at this, though. They're all hiding in sewers. The arrow's not going to spot anyone out. This is a crazy play coming through from Maria's Dungeon as they're going to take their time entering onto this site. You can see only Moonrocks is in the area, but the smokes are coming down. They still don't have any idea. Aldrone, though, going to spot out all of them here. Here comes the Hunter's Focus. There's some damage onto Jay already. Will they be able to find it? No, not going to find a single kill, but a lot of damage done to that breach already. Here goes Mystic, though, moving way behind. He's in their spawn. Let's see what sort of plays this Omen can make with that ultimate.
Oh, and he might just run. They might just run right past him.
Like
he needs to come around the corner.
But Omen knows exactly what's going on. That's going to be a kill picked up onto the stage. That's the spike down as well. He hit 3 of them with the paranoia. This is so well played from Mystic thus far. It's going to be so hard as Moonrocks picks up another one. They are going to get sequestered in here. Look at where Antonio is moving.
Yeah, Antonio and Chaluvi are moving around the flank.
30 seconds
and they're ready
left.
to pick them up as soon as they come out of this.
Oh, Jade waits so long there, able to pick up another one, and they are in trouble. The Breach and the Brimstone, the 2 B brothers, are in a world of bitch and hurt. That's all I can say about that one. They're going to be hurting for it as Antonio picks up one.
10 seconds
Breach
left.
is a little bit screwed. Yep, there it is as Antonio picks up another one. My goodness, what a round from Condiments tied up.
Yeah, Mystic, what a great ultimate. You don't normally see a lot of use out of Omen ultimates, especially on defense. On attack, you can sometimes get quick port to pick up spikes and plant them. But, oh, what a great ultimate. Gets a great flank off, specifically on Cell Lady, and is able to drop that spike and force the Rex of Maria's Dungeon just to sit in the sewer and wait.
Looks like it's going to be another attempt on B here, though, as... No, if it didn't work the first couple of times, just do it again. You got to try and try, especially when you're starting to lose a little bit of momentum. But, oh my goodness, so patient here. Dropping that wall, knows that they're all there now.
Yeah, and he's going to take out this turret. Azur's able to take it out pretty quickly here. So Luby's going to re-peek out and see Azur.
Look at this peeking, though. It's so aggressive. Azur able to win the 1v1 in the end. But here comes the Thunder Wave moving forward onto B site there. But Azur taking a whole bunch of damage. Look at these swarm grenades coming through from Jade as Moonrocks is able to pick up Jay as well. So Lady trying to find something. Gonna use that wall, but it is very dinged here. Gonna res Azur here, but that might be trouble. Moonrocks is still behind. This is looking really tight for both of these teams. So many ultimates being used. But here comes Antonio onto the site. There's one. Picks up the dismiss here. Gonna move around and try and clean this play up. It's 3v3 here on B site. Antonio gonna go and ascend into Empress Farm there. Norvin takes out Jade, but here comes the Leer coming down. Azur, take it down. There's one for Antonio. Galaxy is so low here on the backside of this site. Walking. Gonna pick up another one. Antonio's picked up 3. Will they be able to find the 4th one? The Molly's coming down, though. I don't know if Antonio can do this. He's got to be so careful here. He's not going to be able to pick it up. Norvin cleans it up. And that's a well-played round from Maria's Dungeon. They lose 5 members, but it just isn't enough because of the Sage ult.
Yeah. Cell Lady coming in clutch with that Sage ult and that wall stopping Moonrocks from just shock darting all of them. Really well played from them to get that entry. And it's looking like at the last few times that they've been able to actually secure their place onto site has been off the back of that breach ult. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they're going to get access onto these sites without it now that it is down. Probably for the rest of this map or for the rest of this half. It looks like Chalubi is pulling back off.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's just sort of taking their time. There's some gunfire around A. You can see Antonio holding a very tight angle once again as Chalubi just using that wall to try and block off and buy as much time for his team as possible to rotate through. But you gotta be careful of breach around those corners. That frag is so strong. Takes down wall so quickly as well.
Yeah, and Galaxy very specifically is down, so they're not going to be able to get any use out of that ultimate from him. Jade was able to take him down off mid.
Shut that tight game, but Jay able to pick up Jade there. Still trying to be careful, gonna try and stun through Moonrocks, but Chalubi comes up the rope and picks one up as well.
One enemy remaining.
Only up to Maria left here. Antonio dismissing away and gonna be able to get those shots down there. Defenders bring it back once again, and after an awful start to this game for the side of Condiments, they've tied this up with 2 rounds left on defense.
This is the Reyna of your dreams. This is these dismisses are coming in so clutch. And Northern picking up the op on the offense.
Oh my goodness. Let's see how this one works out because
ops
are risky.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he did sell it. Okay.
Oh. You're just baiting us all.
Yeah, he was.
Get out of my way.
Oz are gonna go in with those knives here. We'll see what they're able to get, but look at this angle from Antonio once again. Knows where Moonrocks is, but Moonrocks able to get the gun out in time. Ozzer gets no knives off. That's a wasted jet ultimate.
Yeah, and well, Antonio just revealed him. I don't think he got revealed when Moonrocks took out Azure. Azure had such a hot start, but it's kind of been cold ever since.
Yeah, Mystic takes down Galaxy, and that's one of their top frags down as well. Mystic gonna teleport down just a little bit, gets away from the stun from Breach, but look at this. Just defense is pushing up so hard. Condiments have done such a good job of getting themselves into an advantageous place against the side of Maria's Dungeon.
Yeah, and they're just trying to find quick, easy picks at this point.
Sneaking down. Oh my goodness, he gets through the smoke without getting detected here.
They hear him in the
my
sewers.
Goodness, Soul Lady though gonna get taken down. Moonrocks gets shot from behind by Jay, as now it's 2 in sewers. It's the B Bros once again, but look at this angle from Chalubi. Looking behind. Oh, they're gonna walk right into the Sage. So good on this trigger discipline though. So good on this movement discipline.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it's Antonio picking up Northern, but Jay's the only one left, and Mystic gonna clean up that last kill of the round once again. Antonio 17 kills in the first 11 rounds. That's a great rate to see out of your Reyna.
Yeah, this Reyna, Antonio has been popping off. Antonio has been cracked these last 2 maps, but very much so here on Split in their element. Just smoking Maria's Dungeons so far. Really doing some heavy lifting for the side of Condiments.
Placing sentry.
Jeez, let's look at Moonrocks. Let's see what he's got here. We got a lineup.
It might not be a new lineup, but it does revealing a lineup here, as it's not gonna spot. Oh, yeah, I don't think it caught Galaxy there, so not going to spot anyone out. But once again, this is the strat they've been using, putting Galaxy on 1 point. And Mystic here, picking up 1 already in the 1v3. Picks up another one. That's 2 kills for Mystic on this Omen. This is not looking good for Maria's Dungeon. Maria's going to have to try and run for the hills here. But, ooh, the shock dart comes down. Does not land. So tough for Maria to move around here. But Chalubi.
Look at Galaxy.
Be careful. Galaxy is
here.
Right behind Chalubi.
What? What is this, man?
Oh, this is messed up.
This is messed up. Just goes in and shoots.
Where is everyone
That's rough,
hiding?
but where is everyone hiding? Gonna see everyone on the map, but Galaxy, man,
Oh, they're choosing A. This is gonna be really rough with all these swarm grenades set up.
Jade is super happy to have them on A. Just gonna drop down the lockdown though, and Maria has no
30
way
seconds
in
left.
now.
Galaxy.
Gonna have to play it safe. Galaxy though picks up another kill onto Antonio. They've got to try and find some entry onto A. They're still trying to force it, but look at where Moonrocks is. Moonrocks sneaking behind the side of Maria's dungeon.
One
Got to
enemy
hope
remaining.
that Jade can pull this
Strike
off. She's
down
already
A.
picked up one.
10
Gonna
seconds
try and pick
left.
up another one, and Jade
Okay.
defends the site.
I have more
7-5
tests
for
to run.
Condiments as they switch to attack.
Yeah, what a
Switching sides.
half. What a half. That's so... Oh god, this game has been so fun so far. Sail Lady, some of those ultimates really helping out. And on the side of Condiments, they're doing so well. Antonio is playing out of his mind. I'm so excited to see how this switch up comes here. We have Cypher setting a bit up on A side. It looks like.
Let's see where these wires go. As I'm gonna toss an interesting wire down here, trying to find some sort of angle.
This is a nice spot.
Where does the camera go? That's the best question.
This goes
Always
here.
got to be careful, but that's an interesting camera. You will only see the site, nothing else. So we'll see where they decide to push. Doesn't seem like it's going to be into Cypher, though.
No, it doesn't. As we see
Cutting their vision.
Moonrock's coming out with the shock bolt, hitting the back end, but Azur is able to dash out.
Antonio walks right in, and Azur gets taken down. It's 2 for 2 on
Spike
B side
down
thus
B.
far, but Jay and Galaxy are behind the play here. Jade is going to hear them here. Going to try and get one.
Player
Gets
standing.
one there. It's a 1 for... Oh my goodness, wait, did she not take down someone there? Nervin is so low, though, as Mystic is really the only hope on defense here. Let's see what this Omen can pull off.
Mystic has so much health compared to the other two, though. He can absolutely clutch this round.
It should be one tap on either of them. Nervin still hiding behind that box. Jay starting to move up. Let's see.
Are we going to
what
see the
will
right click?
Mystic do?
One enemy
There's
remaining.
one as Mystic moves around, picks up the other one. That's a triple kill for Mystic, and still gets the money out of the spike.
And picks up the fancy new ghost for him, even with that incredible, really nice classics again. We're going to see an Ares buy from Antonio. And pretty measured buys from the rest of the team, it looks like. Oh, well, we got Stinger on Moonrock. Moonrocks really likes the Stinger.
Gonna be
he's switching over to Ares.
Yeah. You know what? Deciding, Stinger, it's an okay gun. But we'll have to see how the rest of it comes through.
Yeah, we're going to get a wall off on Garage, and the rest of them are going to run right into these Cypher. He does not have a setup.
Yeah, I think maybe holding off. Didn't want to buy this round in an effort to econ. Still has that camera, which can be so important, but smoke's coming down. I think that's the signal for them to start to move over, but Cypher playing this so slow.
Careful.
And Shalubi was holding these angles playing this so slow. As Azur
Yeah,
gonna
and
jump
Azur
down
coming
here.
in with the shorty.
This is interesting. Oh my goodness, though. They're just going to start shooting into the smoke as Moonrock picks up Azur. They know they've hit someone for a little bit more. A Cypher taken down to single-digit HP. Here goes the Owl Drone, though. Going to spot out that breach as more bullets coming through here. Moonrocks just want to try and find as much as possible. Shockdart's coming in. So Lady taking a lot of damage, but on the... Ooh, it's so close. Mystic picks up Norvin, though, as Jade gonna get healed up just a little bit. Jade gets the blind through the wall. Still trying to make something happen, but Antonio gonna come around that
enemy
corner,
remaining.
and he's a firing his laser. That's what he's doing.
30
Shooting
seconds.
down everyone. Behind, though, it's gonna be Galaxy picking up Jade, but Antonio picks up another kill, and Condiments are on a roll.
Yeah, Condiments are really rolling now. I mean, it's to be expected they win that round with the just general econ bonus. However, Maria's Dungeon, they are going to have to win this round. If they don't, it's going to be at least 11 before they get another chance.
Could be
because
12.
they are buying, and it is 0 from Galaxy, 0 from Jay, 0 from Azure, and 0 from Sail Lady. This is a incredibly rough spot economically. They have to be able to win this round.
This is so important as they push in through mid and B here. Cypher has his setup this time around, but no Moss here. Actually going to be Jade, the first one in, trying to find the angle on Salady. That was close. He could get the haircut off of those bullets if you wanted to. Very close play, but once again, slow to start off here. Still waiting for some more plays to come down, but yeah. See the rotations. Look at where Chalubi is, just sneaking around, but will be sneaking right into the Cypher. It's so challenging to try and contest the Cypher on site once he has a setup. Chalubi still looking, hasn't been spotted out by anything. They're like ships in the night as they continue to fake the B push. Chalubi gonna walk forward. Sees the camera though. Gonna be able to take that out. Oh, but the wall gonna come down. Galaxy's able to clutch it out. Will we see the clutch out from the side of
30
Jade,
seconds
though?
left.
Will it be enough? Jade gonna drop down a little bit of health. Picks up the spike though. Trying to hide behind this wall as Galaxy's gonna sneak around the corner, able to pick another one up.
Spike
this is looking really
A.
good for the side of Maria's dungeon. Jay now holding sight. Moonrock's trying to get onto the site as effectively as possible. Will get the pickup
10
onto
seconds left.
Azure as Antonio has taken down Norvin as well. They don't have a lot of time. They have to go for the kills, but I don't think they will. Jay's just gonna play it safe, and it looks like Antonio just gonna be econing. Actually gets taken down as Galaxy picks up another one. Moonrocks gets another kill, but that's going to be all she wrote. As well played from the side of Maria's dungeon to salvage that round.
Yeah, that's so important that they win that. However, on the backside, they are still very strapped economically. They're not going to be able to get full buys across the board again, which is really detrimental for the team because, unfortunately for them, condiments absolutely are. We're going to see 2 Ares and a Marshall outside of the 2 rifles come out for Maria's. And hopefully Azure can make something happen with this Marshall. That one tap to the head.
These Cypher setups, though, you've got to be so careful.
Cage trigger.
Looks like they're going to go entry. Ooh, no trigger discipline needed because that's 2 kills picked up by Galaxy off the top. Gonna get taken down, but Jay's able to clean up Moonrocks as well. That's a really good play coming through very early for the side of Maria's dungeon off the back of Galaxy's great Cypher setup.
Yeah, what a play, man. That quick
Last player standing.
Mystic goes
good on
down
Sail
as
Lady.
well.
That quick kill on Jade, followed up by the instant kill to the Antonio's orb blind. He's played his grid shot. I'll tell you that, but he's been on aim labs shooting circles.
What's this blind though, or at least the smoke coming down from Brimstone?
I don't think they know that Chalubi. Yeah, they don't know Chalubi's here, and he's about to. No, he's still sitting. He's gonna wall.
Wall raised. I have this
Wall really
fight.
quick, but gotta be careful. That wall's coming down, and Jay's able to cut through it and pick up another win. And all of a sudden, Maria's dungeon's starting to bring it back here, 9-7. They are not out of the woods yet, but they're definitely looking up as a lot of members stay alive there.
Yeah. On the side of the condiments, they're going to be having to econ this round. What a concuss from Dre to stop the retreat from Chalubi and the possible killing of any more people. Really well played. We're going to have another push on A, it looks like, as Cypher sets up again. New camera.
Yeah, always got to be careful with those cameras. You don't want to put them in the same place because you put them in the same place one too many times and they'll just start firing away right at that spot without even knowing where it is. But
oh yeah, oh, that's a nice angle.
Yeah, tossing it in heaven here as they go on to A again. Looks like Jade's going to be the first one on the scene. Jay's behind this corner. Oh my goodness, the concuss actually going to miss. Jade just so close and not getting caught out. The blind though gonna come down. Jay paying the price though. Jade gonna come out firing, but it's not enough as Moonrocks picks up that first kill and the molly already coming down. So Lady though in ropes, gotta be so careful here. Gets spotted out by the owl drone, and this is trouble for the side of Maria's dungeon. They've lost one of their main disengage members, and so Lady's stuck in between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, and they took out Cypher's cam as well, as Antonio has started to push up and has taken over B site.
Look at this angle though set up.
Is he gonna run into his Azure?
Oh, Ooh, Antonio, gonna run right into the op, and that's unfortunate. Norvin actually gonna take out Chalubi as well, and
30
all of a sudden,
seconds left.
Maria's Dungeon bring it back just a little bit. This Jet with the op is gonna be so scary, but she's taken down by the pistol. Might be interesting how
Last
Mystic
player
plays this one
standing.
out, but he's shot down there.
yeah.
It is only the Sova alive and available. Moonrocks has got to make a miracle happen. Unfortunately, that day is not today, and the op is saved by the side of Maria's Dungeon. They're in a world of hurt now.
Oh yeah, what a play from Galaxy. Every time, man, I don't understand. Galaxy and Antonio are really fighting it out over who can play better in this, and they're doing a great job so far. Galaxy's going to be setting up on A again, and it looks like a solid B push from the side of the Condiments.
this should
They are able to almost
this is a
pull
nice
by
spot.
on the side of Condiments here. There's going to be one light shield and then a Spectre from Chalubi too, but they might just run straight into an op.
Oh, the op misses Azur. That's so bad because you've got to try and reposition now. They know the op is on B. Will they continue the fight? Doesn't look so, and Azur's just firing in there, just hoping to find someone. Omen ultimate gonna come through, but Mystic, are they alone? Looks like they're gonna back out of that one as they got spotted out by a couple of members.
Yeah, Galaxy was able to find the Mystic teleport and was able to cancel it out. So at least they're able to push back on that. Mystic was able to. Oh, Azure is able to find the shot. And there is no Sage res here either.
Look at where Chalubi is, though. Still with that spike, still playing it very slow. Moonrocks is going to come over to try and give a helping hand, but now this lineup doesn't really reveal a whole lot. Moonrocks missing with that lineup there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Galaxy is still sitting over here on A. Still has his setup there. It really looks like Condiments are not sure how to enter right now.
30 seconds left.
Jay
They're
might
able to
have
find the camera.
a little bit too hard. Mystic gonna get stunned up here, but not actually gonna get hit by this charge coming through. Mystic's gotta be so careful now moving
And
forward
Chalubi
here.
is so low.
Yeah, Chalubi's so low, living on a sliver of HP. Azur gonna peek out there, not gonna find the shot. But look at where all of these members are. Chalubi trying to play as safe as possible. Jay gets taken down on the backside of that. Norman takes down Antonio, but there goes Azur picking up a kill. Chalubi's picked up Galaxy. It is all up to Chalubi to see if they can hunt this one out. Here comes the Jet ultimate with the knives. Chalubi's got to be so careful. She doesn't go down there. Picks up a kill on this lady. Will go down. Is there enough time on this diffuse though? Here comes the Hunter's focus. This is going to be enough, and it's going to be incredibly difficult for them to get this defuse off in time. Azur, they've got slivers of seconds available. Will they be able to get it? It does not look to be so, as the op is down as well. Great round from Condiments.
Oh my god, it struck this straight into my veins. What a round from Condiments. Finally able to penetrate into sight, lay it down, and they know they have the Sova ult. And Moonrocks doesn't even enter sight, just sits back and waits for them to try to get the defuse. Lets Chalubi work as long as possible, and then pops the Sova ultimate and does so much with it, able to barely buy enough time for that spike to go off.
The main issue, though, is everyone still went down. Oh my goodness, Azur's already down. Antonio picks up an early frag here, and that's so good, being able to take down that Jet. And I believe she bought another op as well. She does not have a lot of money here as another member goes down. Antonio is starting to pop off here. Gonna get hit with that Thunder Wave. Gotta be so careful, though. Jade gonna be able to find the pickup onto Jade here, but it's gonna be Antonio picking up a third kill of the fight. Cypher's trying to rotate over. Antonio gonna potentially use this ultimate this round as Galaxy looking to peek around this corner. Maria has
Mystic coming up on Chalubi.
Oh, Maria finds it! Oh my goodness, the
Last player
headshot. She's
standing.
not going to be able to take down Mystic, but Galaxy, he's got to try and make some magic happen. That's one kill already taken down. Gonna get dinked by that shock dart. Gonna get shot out by the recon gold, but is that enough? No, Moonrocks rushes forward. And this is starting to look really grim for Maria's Dungeon again.
Mystic AFK. After killing so lady, they didn't move. Okay, yeah.
Just vibing. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that was, oh god, dude. That's Antonio's dismisses are so good. Able to move in, gather intel, and every time they go for the 1-for-1 and instantly they're able to dismiss to avoid the trade. So well played, and it's so rough because they're about to go on match point. And on the side of Maria's Dungeon,
Scanning ahead.
they
Still in
are
sight.
having an econ this round. You know,
Still
3
in sight.
Ares, a single rifle, and then a Marshall. And it's
Antonio's made such an early entry into this site as well. Maria's gonna try and find the angle though, but enough shots to the knee is gonna be enough for Antonio as they pick one up. There's 3 kills already. This is going so
You will
bad
not
for
kill my
Maria's
ally.
Dungeon here. They're gonna get the res as well. You can see Jet with the Marshall at the back of sight. Has to be so careful. Let's see if Norvin can make some magic happen with Azur here.
yeah, they're gonna have to clean house because they're
Doesn't land the shot either. Azur gets taken down by the shock dart, and it's all up to Norvin. It's Norvin against the world, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. A flawless victory from the side of Condiments, and they're on match point. They've got 3 match points here.
Match point.
yeah, it's gonna be uphill climbing from the side of Maria's Dungeons. Oh god, it's so rough. You know, they are just
Right
getting
here.
penetrated consistently at this point, and you gotta start questioning. And it looks like they are going to start getting the change up on the Cypher, which I really like. I think this is actually arguably
That
a
goes
better
there.
position. I love that
Where
tripwire.
are
And
this
there's
goes
one
here.
right here. Yep.
Whoa,
the one
what's
way.
that cage?
It's going to be a solid one way so that when they enter through, he's able to tag, instantly pop it, and he's going to be able to shoot through. Right here.
Yeah, he's able to pick up Antonio very early here. Well played as Azur also picks up the 1v1 kill. Mystic now forced to back off. It's a 5v3 as Maria's Dungeon finds some magic.
Yeah, really good start from Maria's Dungeon. I really appreciate that setup from Cypher. And it looks like he's starting to push in with Azure. And they're trying to hunt down the last of these remaining condiment.
Maria got spotted out though. You've got to be so careful here in this situation. Moonrocks as well. They're just all stuck in mid. They don't really have anywhere to
Revealing
go.
area.
This is the problem. They've got to be so careful in their movements now because a loss here does hurt their econ quite a bit. Mystic has moved up, but
Oh, what a
Chaluti taken
quick-
down. Let's see if Mystic can make some magic happen behind this wall. Picks up
Oh, no.
one. Oh,
neutralized.
just misses the second kill. Gonna have to teleport out of there as Moonrocks walks right through as well. He moved over
30
to
seconds
the
left.
opposite site, but underneath them here, there's Norvin aiming down sight. He's gonna
Last player
pick up
standing.
one. Moonrocks picks up the other one,
down
and it's
mid.
gonna be a win for Maria's Dungeon as they stay alive.
Yeah, they're able to stay alive really good. It does hurt their econ a bit, which is quite unfortunate. But, you know, they live to see another day, which is what really matters here.
Can someone get this?
It's going to
Thank
be
you.
interesting going to this next round. They've got to win this next one, of course, you know, if they want to win this series. But if they win this next one, then Maria's Dungeon or Condiments are going to be in a bit of a pickle when it comes to their econ. Mystic will be the only one who's in any decent spot, and it's gonna be able to. If they win this one, they can win another round as well, which will at least put them at 11.
After they
And a
saw the
quick pick
Cypher,
from Azure, Norvin is able to drop down, get the molly out.
and after they knew the Cypher setup on B, they decide to go A here. Really smart to try and switch it up here. Azur, though, at the back of sight. Jade's behind enemy lines. Will not be able to win the 1v1, though, as Azur's able to pick it up. It's 3 versus 3 once again. Maria's trying to hold their angles. Antonio in the 1v1, able to pick up another one here onto Cypher, and this is looking a little bit bleak. It's all up to Azur and Maria here to try and finish this one up. Maria's able to
Spike
pick
down
up
mid.
Mystic, though. It's a 2v2 now, as Azur might be looking the wrong way here. So Lady gonna revive Norvin as well as Azur goes down. It's
One
still
enemy
2v2.
remaining.
Norvin able to pick up another one here, and it's all up to Antonio. Antonio has done this before. He's been clutch for his team in the past. Will he be able to do it again here? Norvin watching down those sights. He can hear whenever they attach that rope. It's so scary.
We're gonna get the Brimstone ult.
Brimstone.
30 seconds left.
For the time being.
Oh,
But
yes,
it's
they're gonna
gotta
wait.
get out. Oh, it's a little bit late. Antonio's already out of there. Running over to the other site. Let's see where they decide to plant. They want to plant somewhere where they can pop out and potentially burn someone down. Norvin gonna be coming
he's
from
going
heaven.
for it.
Salady coming from the opposite side here. Will Salady be able to pick it up? She's able to pick it up with the Vandal. And that's a great round for the side of Maria's Dungeon. Once again, keeping themselves alive.
Yeah, by the tippiest of their toes, they're able to keep going. You know, Econ be damned, they're still rolling forward, and they're able to hopefully win another one here with the damaged Econ on the side of Condiments. Oh, but it looks like Condiments are going all out.
Yeah, Condiments are going to try and end this game right here, right now. You can see the Phantom coming through on Moonrocks with the light
look at
shields.
Azure.
Ooh, Azure as the op once again. This is so scary here. And, ooh, looks like they need a pause. Ooh,
Fight!
how do we pause?
You go.
You have
Oh,
mod powers
shit.
too. See if
I
you can
can't.
pause.
I can't. It's pause match timer. It's match flow.
Uh-oh.
Go to cheats. Yeah. Fuck. I don't know why it won't.
We can do this.
What'd you do?
I rolled back the rounds, which I think will fix it, and then we can pause it. Maybe this will work.
My ult's
Match
ready.
point.
My ult's ready.
And pause on. There we go. Okay, we did it. We figured out how to
did it.
pause.
I didn't know you could roll rollback. That's actually cracked.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, that's riot. Holy shit, dude. We get our own. That's literally a fucking what's it called from League? Fucking.
It's a chrono break.
Yeah, it's a chrono break. That's nuts. We can go all the way back to the first round. No, actually, we can go all the way to round 13.
Let's not do
10
that.
rounds ago. Yeah.
Another thing apparently that you can do here is I can change just people's KDA.
Stats. You can change. Oh my god, you can change their credits, their armor. That's nuts.
Ryan,
You can
why did
you can
give
make
me
you
this
can
much
give
power?
wins. You can give wins. Oh
What?
my god.
You can just fix games, man. What?
What the hell, man? What the? This is cracked though. What the fuck, Riot?
This
League
is
does not
insane.
have.
What if they put
League-
this in League? Just
Dude.
give the Yone like 9 kills, right? Yeah, here you go.
League has nothing like this.
But yeah, while we wait for this pause to end, you know, let's take it back to us here for a second here, as you know, this has got to be the best way to introduce casters to Valorant.
Yeah, this is a great.
I've casted one game of Valorant in my life. It wasn't even a best of 3. It was one game, and I didn't know what half of the agents did. I was like,
What the fuck is that tripwire? Go over to Galaxy and then you free map.
Ooh,
Go up to heaven.
Yeah, the spectators can't see that, but
What the hell, dude?
oh,
Hey, what's the timer? Like what's it called? Delay.
the delay is 90 seconds. What?
You know, maybe some scumlords, you know?
You cannot see it on stream. Man. I promise you, I have hidden all of this information.
Oh, you did? You put it like
Competitive
a...
integrity, my friends. We were watching
did?
we were watching Brimstone there, Norvin just jumping around knifing walls, so we're good. Keeping the competitive integrity, but we should be getting back into match shortly here. And this is intense as they pop the ready here, and we will be back in it. And we are back into this one here. Man, there's a tripwire, by the way. They got to see it for a brief moment, but
That's cracked. Dude.
it's
That's
pretty
a,
cracked.
That's a whack ass tripwire. I've never seen it before.
Pretty whack.
Okay, Moonrocks Go to Moonrise. We gotta Tators.
T-Tours, yeah. Here we go. Moonrocks. Ooh. They're waiting.
Moonrise?
They are taking their time.
Yeah, they're playing this very patiently.
They want to
They want to try to end this game.
Scanning ahead.
Okay, here we go. Not much of a T-Taurus.
Oh. I believe that spots out Azur at the back, and I don't think Azur noticed it either, but there goes the first op shot here. Oh, but here comes Maria around the side. That's one pickup very early on here. That is a great pickup on
I'm really surprised
Antonio.
that Azur let loose that op shot instead of just having Norvin take out the Owl drone. But he's adjusting his position, and it looks like they're trying to possibly look at a B site. They're sending Mystic over. He's gonna prod at this defense.
Mystic's got to be careful, though, because we know Cypher is set up here. And Cypher's just watching from here. Oh,
Yeah, here comes
the
they're gonna shoot the cam.
here. Oh, and picks up the headshot on the outset there. That is so good. Gonna ping through
He didn't even
Omen
use-
as well.
He didn't even
30
use
seconds left.
the one-way either. That's crazy. The one-way is still active.
Now they're trying to look back onto A. This is just a game of inches. You do not give
They
an
can
inch
hear him.
in
Norvin
this
is
game.
ready, dude.
Norvin is ready to open DPS,
Oh.
but Moonrocks checks the corner. Chalubi picked up another kill on the side as
10
well. They're
seconds
going to
left.
be able to plant here, as now Azur with the knives out, going to have to
Spike
try
planted.
and find a miracle here. Moonrocks got to be so careful. Oh no, that's a headshot coming through.
enemy
Another one from Azur, and that's going to be
left.
everyone except, and Galaxy picks up Chalubi, and oh my goodness, are we going to overtime? They need one more round.
Is that important?
What was those daggers? Oh, 2 quick headshots. Oh my god.
Azur's found their mark.
What the fuck?
They have found their mark.
Moonrocks had an Ares and was just letting loose. Oh my god, they have econ for this round. This is gonna be full econ versus econ to get us
It's
to
double
overtime.
op. Norvin has an
Or
op
not
as
econ,
well.
not econ. Sorry, this is full buy versus full buy to get us to to overtime.
Scanning
He
ahead.
doesn't break
They're
it.
just going aggressively in this time
Found them.
as unleashes it again. Here comes the Thunder Wave, though. Jay has already picked up one here very early on Drew Antonio. That's her top frag already down. Op is just getting fired down here. Jade, gonna pick up the kill onto Jay as well, but it's already 4v3. Oh, another
should
pickup
run.
there. And here comes the KJ ultimate. Look at how zoned out they are. Azur tries to find a shot. Norvin's still trying as well, as they are just trying to defend this site with their life. Chalupi does not have the ultimate this round. Oh my goodness, Azur is able to find one there with the op as well. And now it is only up to Moonrocks and Chalubi. They are in trouble. Cypher knows exactly where they are. Galaxy, will they move down? Moonrocks trying to move up aggressively into the double op. Oh wait, Norvin picked up a Vandal here. Chalubi now up towards heaven. Where will this happen? Oh my goodness, Azur able to find another kill there as it's up to Chalubi here before we go to overtime here.
seconds left.
Chalubi gonna get taken down to the shorty as Azur finds 4, and we're going to overtime here in game 3.
Switching sides. Overtime.
What kicked in these last 2 rounds after I've popped off? And oh god, this overtime. I'm so ready to see this because it looks like Maria's Dungeons are ready and biting at the bit to try to rush this B site.
They're biting. They want to get something here. That's their first chance on offense in 12 rounds. They were down at the half. They were down to match point 4 rounds in a row, and they bring it back with a miraculous comeback here. You can see those 4 wins in a row. Both these teams have been incredibly streaky, though. Let's see what happens as Moonrocks gonna be finding not a whole lot of
Revealing area.
anything here as that
I don't
arrow.
think Antonio has been found at this corner all game. I think every time something else has pushed him off.
Antonio's just holding this so tight. Azur has taken down 1. Might be able to find a second one here. Mystic is below him. Ooh, they're just going to back out and they're gonna go through mid. This is scary though. There's Mystic picking up 1. There's Mystic picking up 2. He picks up 2 as Azure takes him down. And now it's evened up again, 3-3. Moonrocks.
And Azure is very low now too.
Jade not gonna get spotted out here. Antonio still holding these corners. They're so tight. Gonna find 1. Gonna dismiss away. And that's really good for the side of Condiments here. Jade's picked up another one. Jay's taking him down, but it's Jay against the world here to prevent another match point situation. Jay gets spotted out here as it's gonna be Antonio picking up 1 again. And once again, Condiments are on match point. But we saw what happened when they were on defense and they had 4 of them.
Sides. Match point.
Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez, man. Defense versus defense keeps taking these rounds, but the thing is, they were able. Yeah, everybody will continue to have econ. Azure, however, the problem on econ rounds as an opping jet, or with the overtime rounds as an opping jet, is that you cannot buy shorties and you cannot buy armor. So he is all alone with just this op, and he only has one smoke.
What is this?
Yo, that's what though?
I don't know if it spots out Galaxy though. Galaxy might have just been under the overhang. That's tough, actually. That's such a good lineup, but to no avail. They see the cam, and they did not get taken down by it. Moonrocks able to snipe it out, so they are aware that Cypher is on B. What will Azure do here?
Yeah, they're gonna send the owl drone out. Galaxy's gonna have to take it out. They don't want to reveal where the op is. Oh, he's trying to avoid it, but he gets caught.
Oh, here comes the wall, though. It's the lateral wall to try and find it.
Destroyed.
Oh, what a shock arrow taking out the tripwire.
Antonio takes out Norvin. They've drawn first blood here. Can Condiments clean this one up? Galaxy's used both of his cages here. He's got nothing to move over to the opposite site here. As you can see, Moonrocks.
Oh, Antonio.
30 seconds left.
Oh my goodness, Jade finds a kill onto Maria as well. It's 5 versus 2. It is Azure and Galaxy versus the world. This opping jet has got to find a kill now. She's got to find some way to clutch this one out. Galaxy moving down. Does he have the aim to do this? Oh, it's 1 kill for Azure though, on site. There's both on site. Antonio's gotta be so careful here. Oh no, Galaxy's taken down. It is only up to Azure here. 22 health and a dream. Going to get spotted out. This is gonna be tough for the side of Maria's dungeon, and they're gonna get taken down. Finally, Condiments are able to get the win on attack, and they clean this one up.
What? What a series, man. Oh my god, from Maria's dungeon, absolutely demolishing Icebox to the bind switch. Antonio subs in, takes over the Reyna from Chalubi. Chalubi goes on to the Sky, who absolutely great effect. And then we come to this map. We go to overtime. And it's just Antonio versus Galaxy and Azure. Moonrocks picking it up. Mystic popping off. It's just so much and so well played. What a game. Just what a series.
I'm out of breath, and we've got another one to come after this as well. But congratulations to Condiments. They're moving on to the second round here. This is double elimination, though. Maria's dungeon is not done. And they looked so scary for a lot of that game. I think this is probably one of the closest series we've had.
That is. I hope every series is like this. This was.
You got Haji to stand up. That's how much you know. This is great. But regardless, we're gonna head to a break. Hopefully, catch our breath, get ourselves into our second series of the night. But when we're back, we're gonna have some winners bracket matches for you here. We'll get that lined up for you as well. But don't go anywhere because, man, if you didn't like that first series, just come on. We'll get a better one for your second series anyways. We'll be right back.